A Boy No More, Chapter 5. The apartment in Bakersfield that my mother's cousin Shirley found for us was on River Road in a big old rambling house with porches and turrets. The whole house had been broken up into apartments. The one we were renting was bigger than the apartment in San Diego, but it was still only 2 rooms, and the bathroom was in the hall. "You've got to share it with the other apartments on that floor," Shirley said. She was sort of round and tiny. She didn't look anything like Mom. "Share?" my mom said. "Yes, honey. There's a war on now," Shirley said, as if we had to be reminded. The door to the attic was opposite our apartment, and Mr. Medina, the landlord, said we could use it. It was a mess, filled with junk and broken down furniture. But I moved things around. "This is going to be your room," I said to Mom, and she said okay. I pulled a big old armoire around to make a wall and put my bed near the window. I rescued a bureau with 3 good drawers and found a radio, an RCA floor model, under one of the rafters. Some of the tubes and back didn't light, but I could change that. From the window, I saw the river in the distance, flashing through the trees. I remembered Davy, Martin, and me on the water that morning. The water so peaceful we could have been floating on air. Then the bugles sounded, and the flags went up on all the battleships, and we stopped rowing and just drifted. I knew my father was on board the Arizona, and I remember thinking he might be out on the deck, and he'd see me in the rowboat, and he'd be mad because I wasn't supposed to be with Davy. And then the planes came. What if my father saw me and tried to warn me and didn't save himself? I didn't know. I would never know, and when I tried to think about it, I just went blank.